With its canopied roads shaded by moss-draped oaks, Tallahassee shares a deep-rooted history and culture. The capital city is home to two major research universities, a community college, and the home of Florida state government. It is in close proximity to the crystal-clear waters of Panama City Beach, Pensacola, and the old Florida charm of St. George Island and Apalachicola. Florida Cavern State Park is easy to access from Interstate 10, as well as Torreya State Park, which offers hiking through unique landscape, rising to the Apalachicola River bluff. The unusual landscape in North Florida and South Georgia offers rare plant communities. The region has great springs, sinkholes, and spring-fed rivers for recreation. Wakulla near Tallahassee is the world's deepest and largest freshwater spring. Located in the heart of Tallahassee is a fascinating property hidden from view. Litchgate is tucked away on 3 acres of land. A visitor walks down a wooded path and is greeted by a majestic live oak tree shading a soft lawn. Resurrection fern on the beautiful oak tree glows a bright green after the rains. The woods surrounding create a beautiful dance of sun rays. Once on the property, you can explore the Shakespeare Garden, walk the labyrinth, walk through the Litchgate, wind down the path through the perennial garden, learn about holistic living in the outdoor classroom, admire the delicious vegetables that grow in the edible garden, and explore the Tudor-style cottage that Laura Jepson, a Florida State University English professor, built. To conquer time and to preserve the essence of the past, she purchased the property not only as a place to call home, but also in the hopes of protecting the ancient centuries-old oak. The cottage designed from the earliest timber structures, the wood eternal, tidewater red cypress, cedar, redwood, and white pine floorboards, almost 250 years old from the first frame house in Vermont, built in 1762. Today, the cottage stands surrounded by a labyrinth and various gardens. The cottage is quaint and cozy, a wonderful atmosphere to teach classes on holistic living and health. Dr. Jepson was truly a Renaissance woman and lived an inspiring life with many interests, from spinning and writing to community betterment. It was Dr. Jepson's hope and desire, as stated in her will, that the enchanted Litchgate property be preserved for future generations to enjoy. The property was almost sold for commercial development, but many former students of Miss Jepson's came together, formed a non-profit organization, and took out a bank loan to preserve the property. Through donations and the use of the property for weddings, retreats, and community gatherings, the dream of preserving this gentle, garden, and humble historic space became possible. Now Litchgate is in a time of transition. Litchgate is seeking a foundation in line with Laura Jepson's belief in education and preserving nature. The gardens surrounding Litchgate have been maintained entirely with love by volunteers for nearly 20 years. The soils are rich, and there are medicinal plants well established along the winding pathways. You can enjoy the beautiful pink flowers of comfrey, the beautiful deep purple hue of the coneflower echinacea, and a huge vitex tree stands tall in the gardens near the outdoor educational classroom. The classroom has been utilized in the past for holistic seminars, including inoculating shiitake mushroom logs, layered garden salads and sprouting, and herbal remedies. We would like to implement outreach education to the community by utilizing the beautiful garden setting on historic land with classes in holistic living. A wellness-focused curriculum and holistic approach educates the community about nutrition, food production, and its environmental impact, gardening skills, and sustainability. The Gardens of Litchgate serve as a multi-generational place to establish a relationship with food, medicine, and one another. It is private property, however, the grounds are open from dawn to dusk each day and visitors are welcome. We're creating the team to keep the historic space, garden thriving, and to always make sure nature always has a place in this world. The majestic green space of Litchgate and Tallahassee are calling for a holistic school, and we would be deeply honored in bringing to light the Florida School of Holistic Living to North Florida.